The cartridge for Oracle currently provides two methods when creating agents to monitor instances, simple and advanced mode. The objective of this demo will cover how to create a single Foglight Oracle agent to monitor an Oracle database instance using the simple method, ideal in creating single agents at a time. The setup has some minimum requirements for database and OS connections. Review the prerequisites and requirements as a setup reference. Also consult the Foglight documentation guides mentioned below. To add agents, log into the Foglight web console with a Foglight user. Click on Databases to access the database's dashboard. Click Monitor and select Oracle. The Monitor Oracle Instance Setup GUI should display in a consolidated simple screen format, requesting the needed setup configurations for creating a single instance. To create multiple agents in a setting, click on Use this option to discover multiple Oracle database instances. A separate video will cover this method. Let's continue with configuring the single agent and breaking down the utility options. Under Oracle Connection, Agent Manager Host specifies the agent manager selected to use to discover the instance. Click the agent manager name to change the agent manager host if desired. Remember, the host should meet the system requirements and support the total number of deployed agents. Connection Details proposes two methods for configuring the Oracle database for monitoring: loading a TNS file copied from the database system or manually configuring the parameters. Note the suggested use of these options. I will simulate the TNS setup feature, but actually set up the agent using the manual option. For TNS, click on Load File. Locate the accessible tnsnames.org file, choose it, then click OK. A populated list of databases will display in accordance to the contents of the tnsnames.org file. Select the database instance of choice from the list, and the instance name appears on the TNS line. Host connection parameters are loaded in the background, gathered from the tnsnames.org file. Required next would be the username and passwords for the database connections. Specify the database credentials. For complete OS metrics, select the OS type and enter the OS credentials. Also, there's the option of adjusting the alarm level. Once these parameters have been configured, no extra effort is needed in this screen. Clicking Monitor will start the agent creation process. Now we'll cover the manual setup option. Enter the host name where the Oracle database instance is located. Change the port if it's something other than the default. Supply the service name or SID. Specify the database instance login credentials. Leave the box checked to allow the system to generate the dashboard display name. Usually it combines the hostname parameter with the service name or SID. I will change the display name to shorten it for my preference. For complete OS metrics, appropriate the authentication and configure OS connectivity in form of domain/user and key in the password. Click Apply. Adjust alarm sensitivity level if other than default. Sensitivity level controls the type of alarms that will get triggered. Click Monitor and validation takes place. If a grant privileges box pops up, the configured Foglight database user needs sufficient permissions to access Oracle data dictionary views. A sysdba user is needed to run the grant privileges script. Either copy the script and go manually run it on the database, or enter a sysdba user to have the wizard executed within the utility. The entered sysdba credentials are not saved, only required for completing the granting stage. Click Grant and the cycles of validation displays. Once all the checks have been authenticated, a Monitoring Initialized Successfully box pops up. Click the Add button to create another database agent, otherwise click Close. The new monitoring agent has been created, viewable on the database's dashboard. Metric retrieval may take a few minutes to populate. After a couple of minutes of collection time, the dashboard should become populated with data for the agent.